Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another episode of the House of Moody Vintage podcast. It is episode 55. Hey, welcome back. I know last week was a little bit of a hiccup, okay? This week might have been another hiccup, kinda. This seems like the regular schedule because it's a Tuesday. We're doing this live here on Tuesday, as usual. Your boy was sick over the weekend, so I honestly thought, I was like, oh, shit. Is this going to be another one of those hiccups like 2 weeks in a row? That's terrible. Anyways, it started off, I was hanging out with my new crew. Shout out to the Masala gang. You know what I'm saying? I said it. I'm sorry. I said it. I try not to say it, but they gotta know. My whole crew is a shout. I'm giving a shout out. I'm giving a shout out to my crew because they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put them on blast. I'm gonna support these ladies. I'm going to support my crew because they deserve it, Very smart, young, talented individuals making a difference. Not too big of a difference. We're like the materialistic side of society. You need us. You kind of need us. Because, if you want to indulge, you come to us. We will indulge you, And we learn something new too. We like to teach things and we learn things in the process. It's usually surface level shit, but we get deep down. We get deep down about certain things, about life. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We just do it with a little bit of masala. You know what I'm saying? Just this Salt Bae, but put some spices on that shit. I don't know where I was going with that. Just went off on a tangent. I was sick. I got sick. I thought it was just an allergy attack. This was like past Friday, this last Friday. And I was just, man, it was bad. We was walking down, again, me and my crew, you know what I'm saying? We just going to get some lunch at a restaurant, get some grub, some tickle our taste buds, We went, everything seemed fine. And it's hot as fuck, by the way, in Thailand, for those who are outside of Thailand. It is hot as shit, okay? It's a goddamn furnace out there. It's an oven. And I just thought it was, okay, it's cool, allergy attack. Okay, by the time we get back to the office, after we take our lunch break, I'm like, oh no. I'm feeling hella drowsy. The little weird, your sinuses gets all fucked up. There's a weird little tingling feeling in your, in your throat. You know what I'm saying? And then the next thing I know, I got a fucking head cold over the weekend. So my weekend sucked. Well, no, it didn't suck. It didn't suck. Okay, it was a hindrance. A little bit of a hindrance of trying to be healthy, but I wasn't able to do it. So what did I do Saturday? Good God. I basically slept all day. and hydrated because that's what you do when you get old, okay? It sucks because no one takes care of you. You got to take care of yourself. We're not kids anymore, right? For those who know, to be sick as an adult is effing annoying. And it's not just about the support. Forget the support for a second, okay? Because, a lot of you are in relationships or are married and whatnot. Or, maybe you live with your family and you got your support there. But as an adult, you got shit to do, right? You got bills to pay and shit to do. So when you get sick, it's hella annoying because you're like, God damn, I can't do anything, And sometimes you're stubborn. You go against what you're not, what you're supposed to be doing, which is basically resting and not doing shit and just recovering. And thank God that's what I did on a Saturday. And thank goodness that it happened on a Saturday. I realized in my past, in the almost 4 decades of being on this planet, my God, I'm old, that I realized that majority of the time, I get sick over the weekends, which is weird. So like I'm 100% or 80%, 80 to 100% ready to take on the coming week, which is a work week. I don't know. It's weird. I guess I'm glad it happens on the weekend because, I'm not really wasting time, I guess. Wasting time and productivity. I don't know. I got a lot of shit to do. I'm tired. Anyways, recovered on Saturday and it's Sunday and, hung out with the crew with my, with my OG BKK fam. Much love to them. So we had our second iftar. Of course, it's Ramadan. It's Ramadan Kareem, everybody. I hope you are having a very good time in fasting and you are praying. And of course, you're breaking your fast, during iftar. And you are praying after that. And hopefully, all of your wishes and all of your blessings and all of your prayers, it comes true. Okay, okie dokie. Yeah, Ramadan is going to be fantastic. Sorry, I don't know why I went Persian there for a second. Apologies. But yeah, it's Ramadan. I'm not fasting. I haven't I'm a bad Muslim. Okay, I haven't fasted in a very, very long time. It's been years. It's been, my God, has it been 8 years? It's 8. Has it been 8 years? This will be the 8th year. No, I did it on that. Okay, 7 years. It's been 7 years. That's the last time I fasted, which is, wow. I didn't think I can go that long. And now I'm a terrible Muslim and I'm going to hell. So, yeah. So for those out there who are fasting, more power to you. Stay strong with your faith. You know what I'm saying? With your faith. And keep on going. Keep on going. It's tough, man. It's tough out there, especially if you live in a tropical climate. The weather is crazy, or if you live up north, up there in Scandinavia, you guys got more than the usual hours of fasting, which is absolutely ridiculous. So more power to you guys. And just looking forward to Eid. Looking forward to Eid. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on. And that just also reminds me, I don't have to fast to actually point this out, and I've done it so many times before, and I've also talked about this on the podcast so many times before, is just being grateful for the people in my life, for the people who have stuck by me, who have supported me, who acknowledge the hard work that I've put through, and just, doing the best me, you know what I mean? And for people to acknowledge that, to people to appreciate that, and of course support me in that process. And I'm specifically talking to, my BKK fam, my friends that I've known for over a decade and so on. They're family to me, obviously. So that hasn't changed. And I'm incredibly grateful for them. I'm always counting my blessings. Every single day. It could be the same thing. Some things can be the same thing. It doesn't always have to be something different or drastic or crazy significant, because some days are just okay days, and you just count your blessings from there. Whatever is available to you, what in the opportunities that you've been given, you just got to be grateful for it and appreciate that. I don't want to go too deep in that and bore the shit out of y'all. But I just want a special shout out to all those folks. To everybody, all the old people in my life, people who've been here for a long time, for the new ones that, I've been introduced to. I gotta be honest with you guys. Yes, there's still a lot of work to do, and a couple of barriers to overcome, in the next months or so. But I'm happy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm happy, man. I look forward to waking up every morning. It's a beautiful feeling when you get that. Even when you had like a long ass night, you didn't get enough sleep, but there's just something about the company that I keep, and I've always stuck to that. Is it really matters, the company that you keep, and you guys know my saying that I've drilled into your heads. The most beautiful moments in life is around great food and even better company. And I make sure my company is legit. And it's a tribe. It's my tribe, and the energy is dope, and the vibes are dope, and you just carry on from there. So I'm loving every moment, and I'm counting those blessings. Those people in my life are blessings, and companionship and having that support in my life is a stupid blessing, man. Crazy blessing. I love y'all. I'm grateful for that. Anyways, so listen, what. There are things that, like I said, as surface level as it is, as commercial we might be, or materialistic we might be, we learn things, like, for example, what did I learn today? I learned today that Kangana is a witch, okay? She a witch, okay? At first I thought she was cray. Okay, she was crazy, doing all that nationalistic stuff. We just got into we be talking about some crazy shit during lunch. I don't know what we jumped from. We went to deep dive in Bollywood and in Hindi cinema, and then just came out with a bunch of like, dumbass gossip, stupid shit. I don't really think that Kangana is a witch, but if she did come out to be doing sorcery and shit and black magic, magic noir, then I would not be surprised, if she came out like that. No surprise. Yo, listen, it's so crazy and it's sad, right? Like by this time, right? And look, to each its own. Everyone's got their own opinions, and film is subjective, right? So we're gonna have our dislikes and likes and whatever, similarities, differences, what have you. But as you grow older, or maybe just I don't think it's an age thing. Maybe just wherever, who you are, if you've matured enough or you're in a different type of phase or whatever, you can sort of separate the art and the artiste, right? You can separate the two, right? I can enjoy a film with Kangana Ranaut because I think she's a fantastic actress. She's a brilliant actress, but she's fucking cuckoo. Okay? Okay? No, I use that term very lightly. I know some people might get offended or whatever. But I also don't want to say she's unstable because I don't want to victimize her, but she's crazy. You know what I mean? Because listen, I have read an interview that one of my wonderful colleagues just tossed it all over to me. He's like, "Hey, listen, look, you need to read this shit, okay? Count for count," and I did, and it was crazy, and it's just nuts the amount of celebrities that are just nuts. They're crazy, right? And I think subconsciously people look at all these, page 3, page 6, whatever the fucking page it is with the gossip and crap, and the drama that unfolds, the whole Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez thing and all this shit, which, to be fair, they don't deserve that type of, disgusting behavior on social media and all that shit. That's a given. We know that. That's just dumb shit, right? It's ignorance. But I think normal people like us, like the average consumer or the average audience, right? We look at this, it's number one, it's entertaining to us. And number two, it's like we kind of feel better about ourselves because we're like, oh, this bitch crazy. Okay. I thought I was cuckoo, but no, because, I've had first account of that type of behavior, Kangana behavior. Okay. The individuals that I've encountered of that kind, encounters of that kind, the other kind. I've had those first-hand accounts, and it's not triggering. Relax. I'm not saying it's triggering to me, but memories pop up. You're like, okay, you know what? This person's not that much different than, this person that I've known in my life for how many ever years or how long I've known this person, right? This celebrity that we were discussing earlier today had a lot of similarities with this other individual that I know, right? And I guess it kind of humanizes these celebrities. And I've said this before, we shouldn't be idolizing these people at all. I don't care who it is, even if it's freaking Shah Rukh Khan, and I will touch on that. I saw Pathaan last weekend, and let me tell you, yeah. Oh my God, what a fucking movie. And that's not the way I said it is not the way you think you heard it. Okay? Anyways, I'll get to that. But yeah, even if it's Shah Rukh Khan, bro, like you shouldn't be highlighting people. They're just human beings who just happen to be famous, who happen to be doing, entertainment, whatever the field it is. It's in the field of art and in creativity. But they're, they got their own issues, and you shouldn't be idolizing these people or defending them because, number one, you don't fucking know them, so stop. And yeah, like I said, end of the day, it's entertainment. I'm never gonna meet Kangana Ranaut in my entire life. Even if I bumped into the girl, I'd be like, the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. I'm not saying she's possessed by a demon, but she is a character. Just bring holy water. If you ever bump into her, make sure you have holy water. Yeah, so I'm not gonna meet these people, right? We just talk about it. It's just something to talk about. It's like water cooler bullshit, right? That's all it is. So, whoever's out there, if you're actually a fan of Kangana or Shahrukh or whoever the hell it is, don't be offended. Okay, stop it. You don't know these people, first of all. Okay, so shut up. Okay, stop being a fucking cheerleader. All right, just enjoy their shit, enjoy their art, or whatever they present to be art. Because Pathaan was not. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk shit. I'm just gonna give you the real. Okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I saw Pathaan. Now I'm a big Shah Rukh Khan fan. Okay, I'm not gonna go out there and blow the trumpet. Here's a Shah Rukh Khan parade, whatever. And I know people who are hardcore Shah Rukh Khan fans. Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, when it comes to film, it is art, so it is subjective. Everyone has their own opinion. Some people enjoyed it. Some people not so much. Some people watched it because of one reason. Some people watched it because of Shah Rukh Khan's in Pathaan, or Deepika Padukone, or Jean Abraham. He's not French, but John Abraham. Whatever the reason may be, okay? Johnny Boy was looking hot as usual. I don't know why these actors do it. And by the way, okay, whether it's Shah Rukh or John Abraham, just know this, ladies, that's not all natty, okay? That is not all natty. What I'm saying natty means natural. It is not. Whether it's in Hollywood, whether it's in Bollywood, whatever, who's ever would, okay? Wherever would. I don't know where the fuck, wherever. Doesn't matter. That is not natural, okay? They use roids, okay? They steroid it up, which is, they use legally, okay? Legally. And they get beefed up and they get shredded, okay? Only for a limited time, of course, because that is stupidly, you cannot, especially at that age, pull that off naturally. It doesn't happen. Those guys are juicing, okay? To look that shredded, freaking on a water diet, with, fucking looks like they have like 5% body fat. Not happening. So let's get that out of your head. It's like, oh my God, he's so hot. Also, he's not natural. They're roided up. They're juiced up. Looking all ripped and shit. I'm not jealous, bitch. It's called science. Look it up, okay? I'm not hating. It's science. It's what these actors do. Hugh Jackman for Wolverine. He got roided up. Okay? The Rock, roided up. It's okay to do it because it's legal, whatever they're pumping into their veins. Because they're not, professional athletes. It's not a professional sport, so they don't have to worry about that stuff. It's purely for aesthetics. And that's what I think Pathaan was just purely for aesthetics. Now I get it. It's Yash Raj's spy universe, which is laughable because y'all know me. The spy genre is my favorite, whether it's in, novels or in television. Even though I'm still in my biography phase right now when it comes to books, even though I need to get back to freaking reading. Oh my God. I'm just waiting 3 months down the line. I'm just waiting for that big ass heavy responsibility of mine is no longer there. And I can just work and then have my reading time because I miss it. Okay. Oh my God. I've got an entire list of books. I just need to, that's been waiting there. I need to finish. I'm still in my Renaissance period. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent again. I apologize. Rewind. Pathaan. So like I was saying, terrible writing. Okay. Look, the movie is one of those movies you just turn your brain off. Okay, that's a given. That's obvious. Turn your brain off. But even then, there should be some kind of element of fun, right? There wasn't. I felt, it was one of those like, oh man, I fucking started this movie. Now I gotta end it. I have to finish it. I'm one of those. Yes, I can't just leave it as is. I have to keep going. And unfortunately, I did. Okay, it was like 2.5 hours something. I don't know how long it was. I was like, all right, let's just get to the end. It wasn't that fun. It was, I don't know. It was all right. Like I said, okay, I can just count it on my hands here. Okay. The writing, horrible. The acting was whatever. There was no acting necessary, to be honest, regardless of what kind of cast we were given. Okay, so that, but also that just made it worse because the dialogue was so shit. It was so bad, terrible. Okay, and then of course that goes back to how terribly the movie was written, how terribly written it was. The direction is horrible. I'm sorry, I don't know who this guy is. I think he's a newcomer. I'm not sure. Under the Yash Raj banner, the directing was no bueno, no. Which of course then led to the editing. Editing was shit. It was shit, and they only had two songs that weren't horrible. It's not. They're good. They're okay songs. They're okay songs. You know, it makes sense. I get it. One was in the film, you know, during the narrative, and then one was like post credit scene. And of course, there's that huge cameo, and I think that's why people went nuts because, oh my god, it's Shah Rukh Khan, and you know, I don't want to give any spoilers if you haven't seen it yet, so I don't want to give any spoilers. But you know, there's a huge cameo in it. I'll give you a hint, just like I said earlier, it's Yash Raj's spy universe. Yash Raj's spy universe. You know, so big cameo. I get it. The whole hoopla. You know, it's like watching Al Pacino and Robert De Niro in Heat, but like not as talented or not as good as a film. Heat is a fucking classic. Okay? Michael Mann's Heat is a classic. Pathaan, never. It will never ever be in the conversation of different world, different universe. Okay? If there were multiverses, it would not be in our universe right now. That's how bad the movie is. Okay? It's like Doom level, you know, monstrosity. The last Doom. The last Doom was terrible with Amir Khan. Fucking horrendous. Anyways, that's all I have to say about about Pathaan. I don't know, man. Obviously, it's not catered to our type of audience. You know what I mean? But if you're a fan of Shah Rukh, I get it. You go watch it anyway. You're not gonna don't be biased, okay? Like I said, I'm good. Like I'm not only am I good with, you know, separating the art from the artist, but also if you are a fan of the art, the artist, you can also not be biased and be straight up and legit. I like Shah Rukh Khan. I like his films, you know, his older ones and maybe one or two of the newer ones, I should say. But sorry, SRK. Pathaan is terrible. It's horrible. I don't recommend it. Okay? I don't recommend it. So given that, I just trash on Pathaan, so some apologies. I'm sorry. But oh, my throat has not recovered 100%. It's terrible. I felt it. I had to actually stop a couple of times on the podcast, which you'll never know because, you know, that's the magic of editing. So yeah, I talked about Pathaan, but I will tell you a spy situation that is way better. Yes, we're moving into our entertainment segment of the show of the House of Moody Vintage, episode 55. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to Netflix right now. We're going to Netflix, and we're talking about the Netflix original, The Night Agent. The Night Agent. It's about a low-level FBI agent, Peter Sutherland, works in the basement of the White House, manning a phone that never rings until the night it does, propelling him into a conspiracy that leads all the way to the Oval Office. It stars Gabriel Basso as Peter Sutherland. I didn't check if this guy was actually Americano, okay? I don't know. Luciane Buchanan, who plays as Rose Larkin. That girl cute. That girl cute. Let me tell you something. This girl is cute. Okay, and she's a very good actress. On top of that, and so there's a lot of new faces here. I probably might have seen Gabriel Basso in some other movie. I'm not really sure. Doesn't have too recognizable of a face. I have seen Luciane Buchanan. I hope I'm saying her name right. Luciane. I'm saying it like an Italian. Luciane Buchanan. I don't think she's Italian, but apologies. So yeah, some of them, a couple of the actors are kind of familiar. That's if you're like a cinephile like I am, you probably might notice some of these individuals before. But the leads, I feel like they're virtual newcomers, but they're so great. I love it when a project comes together and, they're not household names, be it the director or the screenwriter or the actors. And they come together and they put together this wonderful project. And this was surprisingly very well executed. It came out on March 23rd. Excuse me. And me, I'm a stickler when it comes to spy films and espionage. That's my world. I fucking love it. So obviously, I have this sort of like my critic hat on, And so this action, drama, thriller, as you would expect from a spy thriller or a spy movie or TV show. I think maybe again, I'm not gonna say some one or two of the episodes were filler episodes, but I still think they could have pulled this off with just 8 episodes, and I think Netflix needs to start doing that a little bit more, because the average is they're still doing the whole 10 episode thing. I get it, whatever, they want to stretch it out, but I don't know. Anyways, so this could have been an 8 episode, but still, it's not really. The other 2 episodes are not really taking away from the overall storytelling, which I think was wonderful. I think it was I think it was really well written. Direction was fantastic. Again, the performances was great, and it's something that you can really hang your it's not really hang on to your seats kind of thriller action, because some of the plot elements, you've probably seen it in some other film or read it in a book somewhere, so it's not like mind-blowingly original, right? But again, when it comes to the pace, when it comes to storytelling, it is very entertaining, and it is something definitely I would recommend. Just watch. I think this is definitely a fun watch. And again, it's not like you're spending so much money to go to the theaters and watch it. You're watching it at home watching on Netflix. So it's only 10 episodes, and I highly recommend it. It's called The Night Agent. Okay, check it out. And I'm pretty sure, because I think it did pretty well. I think Rotten Tomatoes has it at, audience score. The tomato meter, 67%. It's fresh, but 67%. It's not rotten, so that's a good sign. But the audience score is 83%. It's 83%. That's fantastic. And that's what I go by. I go by Rotten Tomatoes. I keep seeing people go by ratings on IMDb. Please don't do that. No, don't do that. Go to Rotten Tomatoes. There's actual, critics who go there and they give it a fresh rating or a rotten rating, whatever. This season 1 of Night Agent is 67%, but the audience score is 23%. So, just it looks good. It looks good. It's all right. You can watch it. I recommend it. All right, it's entertaining. You'll love it. If you don't love it, you'll like it. So that is the recommendation of this week, ladies and gentlemen. That's also my key to sign to sign off. That's what I was trying to say. I'm tired. I'm sorry. Guys, it's been a long couple of weeks, and week 3 of having fun at my new job. So I'm just again, I'm blessed. Thank you for listening here on Spotify or on Apple Podcast or on YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube, of course. This episode dropped. If you're listening to it now, obviously this episode has already dropped on the audio first, and the YouTube version will be coming out tomorrow. Because again, I don't have a production company. This is a makeshift studio. Okay, I'm in my bedroom right now. I don't know if you can tell. You can't, because it's just a white background. Anyways, I'm doing this by myself. All right, so give me some goddamn time. And I'm not saying it like people are actually yelling out for it, like shouting for it, like they actually want to see it. People don't care. They don't care. They don't care about my podcast. Anyway, so that's gonna do it for me here, episode 55, ladies and gentlemen. It's my time to go. I got work tomorrow, so okay. Thank you for listening. Until next week, please take care of yourselves and each other. Be kind to yourselves, and as usual, treat yourselves. All right. I know it's just the middle of the week, but hope I brought some positivity into your lives. And count your blessings. Remember to do that. Be grateful. Let's do this, okay? Hey, if I can do it, you can do it. All right. I'm out of here. Peace.